y la voy a abrir desde el celular. Perfecto. Okay, that's great. So let's have a start in this presentation. My name is Juliana Forbes. For me, it's a pleasure to be connected here with you guys. We're going to do really briefly about how this program works. The first thing that we need to know is that it's really simple. Okay, so if we compare this to another opportunities, we're going to see that there's like, it's not like super difficult to understand, but it's actually a real simple model. And what it can do is that it can actually improve our finances, and it could be a support for whatever we do in our life. So we know that we have financial goals, right? We all want to be better. We want a better house. We want a better car. We might want to go on vacation. So for every project that we want in our life, we are going to need more money. But right now, what we're looking for is how to improve our finances with a model that's going to allow us to be earning in automatically day by day, thanks to the trading system. So the first thing is understand what is Omega Pro, in what does our trading consist, how does our ecosystem work, and how does the awards plan function. So what we do here is that we don't have to actually do the trading. In Omega, we have a company that it's not only one company, but it's 5 companies all together that work in trading in commodities and in the currencies market sector. And it works to build the largest trading company around the world. So what we're doing right now is that we're bringing services to people. So like, let's say that trading is this market where we have all the currencies. In US, we have the dollar. In Europe, we have the euro. In Japan, we have the yen. And each country has its own currency. When we trade these currencies in the economic system, we're going to have a profit. We're going to have an earnings. And these earnings are going to be for normally the traditional banking system. What we're doing with Omega Pro is that we are allowing this unique earnings that are usually in the traditional system to be for this moment into our clients. So in a market that is usually for a few people, it's going to be available for everyone that decides to have a license with us. The market in which we do the trading, it's called the Forex market. And right now it's a market that's moving above $6 trillion daily in trading volume. We're talking about more money that can be moved in the sports systems, more money that can be moved even in the alimentary section. I mean, like, it's one of the biggest market, financially speaking, in the whole world. And we also need to talk about what has the company done right now. So we're going to be in October, we're going to be 3 years already in the market. So that means that we're not a new company. We're not like this brand new idea. We don't have to convince people that this is going to maybe work. This already works. It has been working consistently in the last 3 years, and it's been giving profit every month after month. And we have right now also achieved the 900,000 members around the world. That means that we are about to hit the 1 million clients worldwide. And we are right now in 150 countries. So it's not an entrepreneur company. We're talking about a company that has a really big movement in all the world. So our group of companies, it's not just going to be a company. We have a whole ecosystem that's going to make this work. We have our community in the British and Virgin Islands. We have our brokers in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We have our traders in Hong Kong. We have our own banking system that's going to be starting soon. That's in the United Kingdom. And we have our exchange that is in Singapore. And this is how we can see all the offices that we have worldwide. We have 6 offices right now worldwide. Besides the offices, we are going to see that we can see how is everything in the banking system working. And in the banking system, we're going to have the ability to be able to put the funds that we have in our banking account and put that into cryptocurrencies, and from cryptocurrencies into our banking system. That is something that's going to happen in the future. That is not ready right now. And we're also going to have the ability to have a MasterCard, so we can withdraw our deposits and our profits directly into our account. Also with our own exchange, so we can start buying cryptocurrencies if we want Dash, if we want Bitcoin, if it's in our interest. If it's not in your interest, then you can simply go to the traditional dollar system. You don't have to actually do it. So talking about what we've done in this time, like I told you, we've hit a lot of milestones over the journey. We already have the clients, we already have the countries, we already have the closed tradings profitability, but most of all, we have a 99% of happy clients. What does that mean? For a company, it's really difficult to have everyone happy, right? Because there's always going to be a client that's going to say, I didn't like that, I didn't like this product, I didn't have a good experience. Right now, we're talking that everyone here has a good experience, because no one needs to do anything that they don't really want to do. So if you are just an investor, you can invest. If you're an investor that you want to bring another investors, but you don't want to do this like a business, then that's great. And if maybe you want to do this as a business and do it seriously and do it as a profession, you can also do it. It's like you have the complete freedom to take any of the models that you want and just adapt it into your lifestyle. So if you want to just have your money working for you, then that's great. But if you want to make some extra dollars doing our mechanism that it's bringing more people, then you can also profit from that. In our results, you can also see how the company has been doing in the trades that they've been doing into the financial market. So the company has like this economy, and in this economy, they're going to do the profits that it's going to allow us as clients have those profits. In those trades, the company right now has a result of a 78%. So that means that they're doing really great. And that is really important, because this is a trust fund, and trust funds are not done from one day to another. Trust funds are made in more than 10 years in the market. So this is a trust fund that it's been working already for so long, and that's going to endure that us as clients are going to have a successful experience, and that everyone in these 3 years has already had a successful experience. So right now, we are talking about that we have a product that's going to give you up to 10% earnings monthly. That is the profit. And if you compare that to any financial product, you're going to see that it's a really great opportunity. What business can give you a 10% profit with only a one-time investment without having to do reinvestments? You don't have to do anything monthly. You don't have to pay anything another time. You just have to do a one-time investment. And over the amount that you open that license that one time, you're going to start to earn that 10%. So that's something amazing, because if you compare that with any traditional business that you have to be there, that you have to, like, let's say that you open a shop, you have to be there like with the customers, you have to be with the employees, you have to be there like for everything that's happening. You also have a risk, a big risk, and it's that it might not work. Right now, we have a zero risk. This works. You don't have to prove it might work or it might not work. It's actually working. So we are talking about a 10% that's going to go secure in your banking system. Also, you can see what's happening every moment. You can see how are these strategies of trading working? How is everything in the performance doing? You can actually check it on your computer. So you can go, if you want to, every day, oh, I'm going to see how the company's doing. I want to see how my investment is doing. So you can just go in omegatrading.com and you're going to see, oh, this is how it's doing. Oh, look, they had a GBP SEK. They had a 1. Oh, that means that they earned money. Oh, so they later had another trading and they lost a little profit. You can actually see that in live trading. So you can understand where is the money coming from, because that's what's most important. We're not giving money just because. It's because the company is doing a trading, it's working the money, so you can have the actual profits. And they also have a really important Neptune strategy. That's one of the most strong strategies in this market. So how does it work? The first thing is to purchase your license. Once you purchase your license, it will be deposited in the brokerage in the Algo Trader, and the product will be activated. 7 days after the product is activated, you're going to start to see the profits. Now, we're going to talk about a profit that is monthly, but this profit that is monthly doesn't mean that they're going to pay you monthly. They are going to pay you day after day. I'm going to show you in an example how does it work. And then all you have to do is to have your earnings in autopilot. You don't have to do the trading. You don't have to analyze the markets. You don't have to actually go into the system. You just have to check and see how your account is moving. One of the most things I like is the roadmap about how this company has been working since it was founded in the 2018, and all the milestones that it has been achieving till now, and the plans that it has. Why do we talk about the plans? Because we need to talk about what's going to happen. And a lot of people ask, how long is this company is going to be here for? How long is it going to work? And the thing in the answer is that it doesn't have an expiration date. This company is made to endure for more than 5 to 10 years, because what it's doing is that it's giving a benefit to people all over the world. That is the reason that we are in the Forbes magazine, not only once, but twice. You can see articles about this opportunity. And they literally say on Forbes magazine that we are an opportunity and a revolutionary banking system. Why revolutionary? Where does that word come from? Because banking systems around the world are not benefiting people. Banking systems are just keeping people's money, and they're charging for this. Right now, we have a banking system that it's not just taking people's money, but it's actually giving them a benefit for being the owners of the money. So that means that we're actually giving opportunity. And the opportunity, it's not only for the commissions plans. The opportunity, it's even for the people that it's just the investors. So right now, I'm going to show you how does an actual account work. I have an account right here that it has some investments, so you can see how does it really work. How do you see the profits? How do you see how everything works? So I'm going to share screen with you, and this is how it looks. You're going to enter, you're going to see your account, and after you see your account, you're going to be able to see your licenses right here. Right here, we can see 2 licenses. We have a $10,000 license that it was started November 30 of 2019, and we have a second license of $1,000 on 21st May of 2020. So right now, we're going to see how does it see. This $10,000 license has already finalized its process. That means that in this contract has already gone through his 16 months. So doing like a resume of how it works. You have your license. You open your license with an amount that goes from $100 to it doesn't have a limit. Like our biggest license is $50,000, but you can have as much of those licenses as you want. So you open your license. It has a unique fee of $29 for just opening the account. And after you open the account, you're going to enter in a contract that goes for 16 months. In those 16 months, you're going to start to see this. So in this license, we're going to see that it has already reached its maximum profit. What is maximum profit? Of 300%. Once we do click in this 100%, in this 300%, we're going to see how does it work. When it started, we're going to see that the first payment that we had, it was $45.45. So you're going to see that this license was bought on November 30. But the first profit got in December 9th. So it means that it has a days of started working. Once it started working, it started giving profit every day. And it started giving profit in compound interest. Compound interest, it's what happens with credit cards. You start paying interest over interest. Over here, we're starting to see interest over interest, but in our earnings. So that is really important, because normally who doesn't know this term, they're just paying for it. But right now, we're not just paying for this, but we're actually learning from this. So Right now, we're gonna see like the payments. So the company starts paying you. You're gonna see that the payments are daily. This is a money that it's actually available if you want to take it any moment. If you want to retire it, I personally recommend you to leave it there, so the interest that you're earning can give you actually more interest and more profit. And then you're going to start to see how the payment that they're going to give you daily, it's going to start to give you more and more. So it started with 45, and then we're going to be in 58. And at the end of this license, we're going to start to see that it was actually given $180 in one day. The final day of this license was $122.87 to give us a total of $30,000. That means that with a $10,000 investment, it gave me a $30,000 earning in compound interest. And the same thing happened with this license that is a smaller one, that it's a 1,000 license, smaller one. And what's the great difference? Well, this was a 1,000 investment and it gave me a $3,000 investment. So that's the way it works. It's actually really simple. You can do as amount licenses you want. You can do 1, you can do 3, you can do 5, you can do it just one time. And it depends on what is exactly your financial goal. What is important to know? That once you start your license, you can retire, but you're going to have a 30% fee if you do it before the 6 months. That's super important, because once we say that the funds are available, it's really important to see what funds are available. So your earnings, you can take them anytime, but the capital, it's going to be there still for the first 6 months, and the $29 fee once you start. The most important thing is to do an investment with actually a purpose, not just like, oh, I have this extra $100, I'm just going to put them there, but actually say like, okay, so I have this purpose because I want to do this with this money. I want to buy a car with this. I want to start a business with this. And the reward system, that it's actually really simple. Once you have someone that buys a license, thanks to you, you're going to be able to earn from a 13 to a 17% from this. And the reality is that we're sharing all the time. I mean, like if you analyze, we're sharing experiences. If you go somewhere and you liked it, you're going to tell another one, hey, I went to this place and it was amazing. And if you saw a movie and you liked it, you're going to tell your friend, or you're going to tell your family. So we're constantly doing this sharing. Right now, we're going to have a financial opportunity that's going to actually increase your opportunities to have your financial goals. So I assure you, you're going to want to share this with someone else. And once you do it, you're actually going to benefit from that. And you're not going to just benefit because you did a good action. You're going to benefit with dollars. And those dollars go in between the license that the person goes along with you. If you really like this model of business, and if you say like, okay, I like this, I like helping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're going to start building a team. And once you get a team, there's going to be a lot more bonuses. We're going to be talking about trips. We're going to be talking about incentives, going on beaches. Like it's actually like a complete lifestyle that you can start earning, because it's about digital money. Once you understand that when you get into the world of digital money, there's nonstop. I mean, like once I started this, I realized it wasn't like a stop sign. It wasn't like a job that it was like, okay, there's a maximum president, or there's a maximum where I can wait, I have to stop right there. Over here, there's not a stop. You can just go as far as you want, and you can earn as much as you want. So that's the opportunity that we have right here, and it's available for all of us. So thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Mele, do you have any question?